afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Brewers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He will lead this one off today. The outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
McCutchen aboard here at first with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 4. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hendricks, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Count. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 11.
A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. In there, 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Woodruff through the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Popped up. Tellez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing. And that'll bring up Keston First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. A runner at first with no outs here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Over to VR.
Batting seven.
In now, Michael Brasso. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The Brewers put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Jace Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Peterson, the former Baltimore Oriole, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Count now a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 2-1. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning. Into the box. Patrick Wisdom, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Jonathan VR comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Suzuki. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortega is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Rafael Ortega. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Kyle Hendricks. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Count full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rowdy Tellez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Keston Hiura is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Omar Narvaez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. The pitch. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Ortega is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding into the box, Michael Brasso, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jace Peterson. He singled his last time up. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peterson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ildemaro Vargas is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he fouls this one off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yelich is after it. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left. Digging in, Brandon Woodruff comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Howe comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Last time through was a base hit. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
1-1.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortega will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
God damn it.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Runners on the move for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is in time. Navarez throws him out.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Rafael Ortega will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit well towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Your attention, please.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. The 1-0 home. Grounded to the right. Simmons on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. The next Cub up, Yan Gomes,
Leading off
will start
for the
things
Cubs.
out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Alfonso Rivas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Alfonso Rivas.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
So the
number
lineup
8.
flips over and digging in. Ian Happ 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tellez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs. Number
Digging in
58.
once again, Michael Brasso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Martin, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. Jace Peterson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Two balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit hard down the line. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Brandon.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Vargas is there, and the side ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. And no balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Norris is into the ball game as part of that double switch, as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Christopher Morrow is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Now batting.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Second baseman, Captain
Michael Givens is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Michael Given.
First delivery to him on the way. Keston Hiura is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Third. Over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that decided. Bottom of the inning now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Into the box now, Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
God damn it. Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Center fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Rafael Ortega. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Go!
In now, Yan Gomes. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. High pop up. Hiura is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Narvaez.
Robert Gesellman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Michael.
First offering on its way. Michael Brasso comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another try at 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The next 3-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jace Peterson. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortega is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So coming to the plate, Christopher Morrow. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The bat.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. On his way to pitch number 100. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 71.
Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Wilson Contreras.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 3-0.